Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Teesochicspeaks. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. So as you guys can remember, last week, I believe it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that I'll also be doing some wedding series where I talk about wedding stuff, wedding guests, bridesmaids, invitations. And if you haven't seen my invitations video, oh yeah, let's start again. Welcome to my channel. This is Teesochicspeaks. If this is your first time joining me on this channel, welcome. I do hope that you will love this video. I know that you will love this video. But if you're already one of my homegirls, homeboys, thank you for coming back. So today's topic is about bridesmaids. If you guys can remember, about 2 weeks ago, I did mention I was going to do more videos about weddings, talk about wedding invitations, bridesmaids, wedding guests, everything to do with weddings. So I just thought today I want to talk about bridesmaids because this is very, very also an important aspect of your wedding planning. So if you're not married yet, this video will be very, very useful for you. If you haven't gone ahead to subscribe to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe now before you begin this video, because you don't want to miss all the amazing videos that I always release, right? Okay, so bridesmaids, this is very important. So get your pen and paper, your cup of tea or water or juice, whatever you drink, because we're about to go on a ride. Alright, choosing your bridesmaids can literally make or break you as the bride. I feel like guys don't really have a lot of issues when it comes to these things. Most guys even people that they're not that close to, they make them their groomsmen. So it's not really that deep for girls. For ladies, I think we struggle a bit more because a lot of friends do feel entitled, that they feel like they have to be a bridesmaid for your wedding. First things first, before you pick your bridesmaids, you have to understand your friends. Is this person, are they selfless? Honestly, some friends don't even mean to do bad. They're just not that person. Some people just don't know how to take initiative, how to be selfless. They might be a good person, but they don't know how to put away their, put their attention away from themselves and focus on you. Your bridesmaids need to be selfless. They need to understand that it's not about them. You guys know that, I'm a hair and makeup artist, so I'm around, brides and bridesmaids a lot. I've done so many weddings, and this is why I'm doing this video, to help you guys that are not married yet, so that you can be prepared for these things. Because it's so sad that I've heard so many stories that after the wedding, some brides are not even talking to their bridesmaids anymore. They're maid of honor, like it just went sour after the wedding. And I will tell you how this can happen. First thing, like I said, selfless. Is this person able to serve? Are they able to put away their feelings, their emotions, just to make sure that you are having a good day? If you feel like your friend has a very strong character, they don't know how to really back down so you can kind of have the shine, they don't need to be a bridesmaid. A bridesmaid is not really about who you've known the longest, because I feel like some people feel that way as well. But oh yeah, we've been best friends for 20 years, and then who's this new girl that you met? Why is she your bridesmaid? There are some girls that people that already feel that way, they don't need to be your bridesmaid. They're going to cause you a lot of trouble, and I'm telling you that free of charge. I've been to weddings where I'm like, yikes, I can tell the bride only picked this person just because they've been friends for a long time, or they grew up together. They were kind of obligated to make that person a bridesmaid because they just didn't know how to serve the bride. I've had, not arguments, but I've had to pull maid of honor to the side before to kind of talk to them and say, please, not now, this is not the time. Actually, a wedding that I was a part of, I was in the bride's makeup. The maid of honor uttered these words out of her mouth. She said, it's not always about you, to the bride. Literally, everyone in the room was like, it's a wedding, it is about her, so what are you talking about? But yeah, also, this person that you're about to pick to be your bridesmaid, do they love attention? I mean, I'm not saying that your bridesmaid should be ugly. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have fun or look good, because some of you brides are crazy. Some brides, really legit want their girls to look horrible on their wedding day. But if you have that friend that's always like, yeah, like just doesn't know how to tone it down, maybe they don't need to be a bridesmaid, because what is going to happen, especially if you're like a low-key kind of, not low-key, but you're a very reserved kind of person, you want to avoid people that just have like a strong character, or people that don't know how to tone down their character. Like for me, not tone down the character, but their personality. Like I have a strong character, but I know how to serve a friend. I know when to relax. I know when to say, okay, Tommy, it's not about you, it's about this person. Especially when it's a wedding. Like you can't outshine a bride anyway, but some people do the most. I've seen bridesmaids who do the most. Like some bridesmaids will ask me, I want you to put glitter on my face, and I'm like, no, that's not what the bride told me. We're gonna go with the look the bride wants you guys to have. Like I'm not gonna put glitter like just to make your eyes pop more. I mean, I'm not saying you won't look good, but I have to consult with the bride first what she would like you guys to have on. Also, is this your friend? Are they a good listener? Do they listen? Are they able to execute tasks? Because wedding planning, it's very, very tedious. It's very exhausting. A lot of brides, by the time it's like 5 months, 6 months before the wedding, they're ready for the wedding to come and go, because you have so much going on. So you kind of want people around you who are able to listen and do the things you ask them to do. The last thing you want to do is have another bridesmaid giving you a headache or making your life worse than it already is. Not like worse than it already is, but just adding to your stress. Let me tell you, wedding planning is stressful. Whether you're American, whether you're African, I don't care where you're from. Wedding planning for anyone it's stressful, and that's why I always recommend for you to even have a planner. But if you have a planner, your planner is not going to deal with your bridesmaids all the time. Throughout the whole process, it's you that you'll be going back and forth with your bridesmaids. So it's very important you have people who can listen, who you can tell, do this, do that, and they will do it accordingly. Like they make your life easy. They're always asking you, how can I help you? How can I make your life easy? If your friends don't know how to do that, they don't need to be a bridesmaid. You can give them tasks to do for your wedding. If they really want a title, you can give them a title, but they don't need to be close to you, because trust me, the kind of people that you have close to you will determine how you will feel on that day. And also some people just carry bad energy. If you're spiritual like I am, I will tell you, pray about your bridesmaids before you select them. It's that real. Like I'm telling you now, you don't want to get married and sadly not be friends with your bridesmaids after the wedding. Like I told you, so many people that I've met, so many people I've worked with, after they got married, they weren't friends with, they fall out, literally fall out. Like by the time the bride has a child, they're not friends anymore, and it's crazy. Like I had a bride who shared with me, one of her bridesmaids was very body cautious, and the bride told them to select what they were going to wear. So she actually picked out what she wanted to wear. Can you guys believe this homegirl did not turn up on the wedding day because she didn't lose the way she needed to lose? And I was thinking, first of all, you picked the style of the dress. Second of all, you had a whole, this wedding was, she told you a year in advance. You had a whole year for you to lose weight. So because you didn't lose the weight, to the point that the bride actually showed me the text, she was like, Tommy, at this point, I actually don't even mind what she wears. I texted that she can still come. The girl was like, no, don't worry about it. I'm like, you know what, this is not your friend. I was like, it's not really just about the dress. I don't think she's happy for you. And the bride shared some things with me, and the bride told me that actually, when the bride got engaged, this girl is still single. She's a bit older than the bride. The bride was a bit older as well. Like she was not older, but like she was in her 30s. So she's like, oh, the girl is always comparing them. Like, you're so lucky, you're this, you're that. I was like, yeah. Those signs, so those friends are always comparing. Oh yeah, you got this, you got a good job, they always compare what you guys do. You do not want those kind of people around you. Like sometimes some brides actually have their enemies as their bridesmaids without them knowing. They don't do this whole, because I've known you for a long time. If you have a friend that's always comparing what you have versus what she has, what you are achieving versus, you don't need them to be a bridesmaid. And I think it's very important as well, if you're getting married, for you, before you select your bridesmaids, you need to let your bridesmaids know up front what it will cost them to be a bridesmaid, what is expected of them. There was an invitation that I saw, if I can find it, I'll post it. Amazing invitation. So the bride, would you be my bridesmaid? And then she had a list of duties I expect of you. She had a list. So that way, there's no, oh, I think I was supposed to do that. Like, everyone is clear about what they had to do. And brides, don't be offended when a friend tells you no. You have to understand people's financial status. You have to understand people's intentions. I mean, some people might just say no just because they're hating or they're not happy for you. But if someone says no, then they were never meant to be on your bridal train. Some people saying no will actually save you a lot of headache. So please, just accept no. It's okay for people to tell you no, because trust me, that no is better than them saying yes and then not pulling through or dropping out last minute. So please understand people's financial situation. Like, let them know how much is expected of them. I mean, some of you brides, like, you have this dream of just your taste is just too high. Like, it's just too way higher than above your level, like above your bridesmaids. Like, you want them to go to Jamaica for your for hen night, but you're picking some of your brides not working. You have to be real with yourself. Like, if you want that kind of expensive hen night or whatever, you have to be fair. It's either you're gonna pay for your own ticket, or that your friends can actually afford it. People shouldn't go broke because you're getting married. So this is not just for the bridesmaids, but also for the brides as well. Be real. If someone has asked you to be a bridesmaid and you genuinely cannot afford it, just say no. And brides, don't force people. People don't have to buy Ashwebi. Ashwebi for non-Nigerians. It's when Nigerians, or even Africans do it now, not just Nigerians, when we select a cloth for family or close friends to wear to your weddings. I'm sure you've seen it before if you've attended an African wedding, but that's what Ashwebi is. So don't force people to buy it. If people can't afford it, they can't afford it. Like, just let it be. However, sometimes, especially if knowing that, okay, you're selling Ashwebi for 120 pounds, not pounds, dollars, and I still have to pay to sew it. That's like 250 that I'm just giving you, and come to your wedding and have a good time, So don't feel so entitled that people have to, do stuff for you. When it comes to your bridesmaid, you need people that will support you, friends that can pray with you. If you're a Christian, friends that just lift your spirit. Because trust me, I'm telling you now, you want the right people around you. Don't do the whole, we've been friends for 20 years, or your wedding might be what will break your friendship of 20 years. Let me tell you now, if you're picking the wrong people in your bridal train, like people that just they seek attention, it's always about them. Just be careful. Like I said, if you're like me, pray about it. Like, I knew people that I had a lot of friends. So I had sisters of the bride and I have bridesmaids. My bridesmaids were all younger than me, apart from two, and I knew that I could tell them, not like shout at them, like I'm not that crowd, I wasn't a bridezilla, but I could tell them what to do and they would do it because they knew the kind of person I am. So now 4 years later, I've been married, I'm still friends with my bridesmaids and I'm still friends with my sister the bride, like, because I had an understanding with my friends. So it's very important for you to do that. Like, just don't pick people just because you've been friends for ages. Like, it shouldn't be like that. And if you can't afford it, let the person know, let the bride know now, respectfully, and ask them, what else can I do for you? Bridesmaids, you are maids. You are meant to be there for the bride, to help the bride. Before you're eating, you have to make sure the bride has eaten. Is she okay? If you're in an African wedding and they're spraying money, you should be helping. If the bride hasn't designated someone to pick money for her, it's you guys' duties as bridesmaids to make sure that everything is good on that day. You can look cute and look pretty, but you're there to serve. You're there to serve. And if you're not someone that can serve naturally, serving doesn't come naturally to you, it's okay. Just don't seek for the title where you're not going to do the job, because it's so annoying. Sometimes, I don't even mind. I've picked money for brides before. It's not my job, it's not my role, but because they've had bridesmaids who, my dress is too tight, I can't bend, and I'm like, okay, like, didn't you think you were going to be working today? Like, literally, some bridesmaids, I've had to tie shoes for them because their dress is so tight. Like, I don't get that. Like, you're there to kind of come and make the life of the bride easier, but even you need help, so you want the bride to be tying your shoes. So, like, let's just, like, ladies, to avoid issues, let's just keep things real with each other. And even when you want to ask, and I think that's how we can avoid it, because it's so sad that such a joyous occasion is the reason why a lot of friendships breaks. Like, I'm telling you, I know a lot of people, I've heard a lot of stories that this has happened to. After wedding, they're not friends anymore. Just be very selective. If you have any more questions about bridesmaids, how to pick your bridesmaids, you can email me teesochicspeaks@gmail.com. I will be very, very happy to give you tips and how you can go about it. Don't give yourself, if that friend is feeling entitled, oh, we've known each other for 25 years, I have to be a bridesmaid, blah blah blah. You can let them know you don't, not this time. And just because I was a bridesmaid for doesn't mean you have to be a bridesmaid for me. That's another thing some people don't understand. You have to be able to have that communication with people, that conversation with people clearly and openly, with respect, and stop expecting people to. I love when people don't ask me because it's expensive, and for me, I like to give my all. So if you don't ask me, I'm good. Like, sis, how else can I help you? What can I do? I'm fine. I don't need a title to help my friend. So all you ladies out there who feel like you have to be bridal for everybody, you don't really need a title to help your friend. Bridesmaids is not necessarily the best friend of the bride, the closest of the bride. These are just people that are just there to make the life easier for the bride. So be very selective about who you pick. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to comment, subscribe and share. If you know someone that is single, this video will be very, very helpful for them. So please share with them. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. People that watch, I don't share my video.
Them want do the do, but them no do pass you. I bet can't get them high, but them no I pass you. You make a one trip and go to the wood ever go. Ade, 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 ade.